Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Cat Gardener, and today's video is kind of a twofer. I'm doing bean the bean challenge. Bean, I'll get the name right when I put it up on screen. Bean Challenge 2022, something like that. I'll get it correct. It'll be up on the screen. So I'm gonna do that challenge, and it's the highs this whole entire week's gonna be 30 degrees. It's cold. The low is gonna be 12, and my wife and I decided we want something comforting and warm to fill our bellies up for the week, for lunches, going out, and probably at the end of the week having to shovel. Hopefully not, cross my fingers. So I'm going to turn this challenge here also into a meal. So what I'm going to do is, I got this ham. I'm going to roast this ham in the oven. I've got some bean juice here, or not bean juice, pepper juice that I'm going to use for, I'm going to pan over here. This is all the other stuff I'm going to use. I'm going to make some greens. I'm going to cook some turnip. Got some carrot for the beans. I got a bunch of kale. I got some leek. I got celery. I got peppers. These are the peppers I grew. Had to buy these. Didn't have any ready yet, so I had to buy these. These are the ones I grew. That was my Fresno plant that's no longer with us, but I'm getting well, no, actually a couple of these came off the new Fresno plant. I got some onion. I got some garlic, and I got the beans, of course. So I'm going to make turnip greens with some turnip. I'm going to make I'm going to make the bean challenge. I'm going to have leeks and some kale and other goodies in the bean soup. I'm going to make cornbread for the wife because she's a Southern girl. She always likes to have cornbread with her meals. Might sneak one piece. And I got myself some salt pork to start the greens because my store did not have turkey wings. Like, how does your store not have turkey wings? But that's the world we live in. Welcome to 2022, going into 2023. You can't find turkey wings at the store. So I'm going to make myself a nice, comforting meal. I'm going to get started, and I will be back. As I go along, I'll show you the different things as I go along. All right, I will be back. All right, I am rendering the salt pork because I didn't have any hocks or turkey at my store. Just crazy, but they did have the salt pork, so I'm going to render it down, take half of it, and put it in the pressure cooker to go with the beans. I got the greens washed, reduced. I've got the carrots. First, I'm going to cook once I get half the salt pork into the pressure cooker and get the beans going. I'm going to cook down some of these carrots with the turnips, so I can have pieces of turnip cooked down because the greens don't take that long to cook. I like to fast cook my greens. I don't like to get them all slimy and gross, cook them all day like some people. No offense. Anyway, and also I have some kale. I'm going to throw kale in here too. So I got a ton of kale. I'm going to put half the kale in the beans and half the kale in here too. This will be boiled down to nothing. This looks like a lot. It's a big bowl, but it'll cook down to absolutely nothing. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will be back. All right. I forgot. So they were out of, I forgot to mention, they were out of turnip greens. They only had collard greens, which is weird for a northern store. Usually they have turnip greens. They don't have collard greens, but for some odd reason, they didn't have the turnip. They just had collard, which is cool. I like them. But so anyway, I did buy a turnip. So this is the turnip. I'm going to cook that down with a little bit of celery. And I, of course, used my spices. And I used some of my pepper that I used from the pepper powder that I made, and put a little bit of parsley in there too from the parsley powder I made. So a little bit of my garden's going in here, my comfort meal, and I'm going to get the beans going. I'll show that in a second. But yeah, so I'm going to let these turnips cook just a little bit, and then I'll get the greens wilted down, and then I'm going to add some chicken stock to it, and then I'm going to add a little splash of my pepper sauce just to give it that tang, and then of course I'm gonna eat it with pepper sauce as a condiment afterwards. But yeah, so that's that. I still got the cornbread to do. The ham is in the oven cooking, and just got the beans to get on, so we're good. Now that the cornbread's not gonna take long, so after it hangs the I forgot the ham was too tall. It's a big ham. I had bought for the holidays like a year ago and had it in the freezer and thawed it, and I forgot that it was a shank portion that was too tall for the oven, so I had to take a rack out, so I can't cook the cornbread and the ham at the same time. So I'm just gonna have to session cook, take turns. But there you go. All right, I'll be back. All right, I got the beans and the kale and the salt pork and a little bit of everything, carrots, all that stuff, celery, all that good stuff is in the pressure cooker. That's going now. That'll be ready in about half an hour or so. And I'm still cooking the greens. So I've got about half the greens in there now. I've been cooking them for a while. Got the turnips the way I want them so that they won't get mushy. And there's the extra collards, a little bit of kale. So I'll just keep adding that as it cooks down. And add a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning. And the ham is still in the oven. Look at that. See how that looks? Oh yeah, ham is looking great. If I can turn the light on here. Nope, it's peanut butter. Alright, so that's the ham cooking. Now we'll be back. Alright, I am back. The ham is done. Get a slice of that. There's the collards with the turnip chunks in it. Cooking away. Just about done. I got my 15 bean mixture here done. That's delicious. I've tried a little bit of everything. And there's my cornbread, my jalapeno cornbread. So I'm gonna make myself a plate. I'll show you the plate. All right, I got my plate. Got the ham, got the collards, got the beans, and I got the jalapeno cornbread. Delicious. All right. Any comments, questions in the comments section? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have an awesome day.